Good Monday morning, friends. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here. Half an hour early, we are doing our 3-card weekly reading where we do 3 cards for the collective and individual cards for those who request to take a look at the week ahead. And I want to start out by saying a huge thank you to Wendy M. Wendy, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for starting us off with a generous super sticker. Wendy M. will also be presenting for the very first time at StaarCon 5, so we are super excited. And of course, a huge welcome to all of the members and the moderators. Thanks for being here. If you're here for the first time, you will need to subscribe in order to comment, and you will need to comment in order to get a card. All right, let us hop right on over to Card Cam, where you can see that today I've chosen Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. And let's get going. This is such an interesting deck. I really like it. I tried to make it a workhorse, and it wasn't right at the time. I might try again, because I think it's extremely readable. I think it's extremely evocative. I like how it feels in my hands, but I just couldn't get it to workhorse status, and I'm not quite sure why. Some decks are just like that. All right, 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. What do we see? The Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Well, first of all water. It's all water. So we want to be aware of and careful of emotions. When people try to elicit an emotional response from us, either online, in person, whatever, we want to be really careful about that. Hey, Cabin Life Creations, haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. So we want to be careful about emotional responses this week, but we also want to be aware of our responses, of our emotions, and we want to nurture our emotions, especially our positive emotions. This is a week to really lean into heart healing. This is a week to dive deeply into the emotion, into the psyche, to really build our mental health muscles and our emotional well-being, because this is a week that in many ways can be all about love. Whether it's about romantic love, family love, love for self, love for country, love for planet. So there it is. And Mixture is mentioning we've gone into Mercury retrograde. And I think that's an interesting point, because everything here is about, listen and communicate from a very loving perspective. Give yourself grace, give other people grace. And so, there's this whole sort of 1960s, what the world needs now is love, sweet love vibe going on here, and I'm here for it. Personally, professionally, locally, globally, why the heck not? With the Moon, though, we remember that there are so many mysteries when it comes to the power of love and when it comes to the power of emotion. It is emotion that fuels magic. And so there is an invitation here to really look at how are your emotions driving you, and where are your emotions driving you, and is that a place you want to go? Is that where you want to go? And if it's not where you want to go, where do you want to go? Barbie says Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So it's a great time to step back and evaluate the details of our lives. Absolutely. And Linglicious, new here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We have a lot of fun here. All right, so let me know what you think. I think this is really kind of sweet. I like it. I like it. Now, let us get to the requests. As always, I'm going to take these in the order in which I see them. If it looks like I'm skipping someone, let me know. All right. Starting with Feb Born. Good to see you. We have the Emperor reversed. Smash the patriarchy within your mind. Seriously, there is something here about recognizing that some of your training does not serve you and figuring out what that is and letting it go might be a really interesting exercise for the week. Caroline McLaughlin, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. 6 of Cups. So this week you may go to a place you haven't been in a while. You may talk to someone you haven't talked to in a while. You may run into an old friend. One way or the other, there is something here. It could be about honoring a family tradition. It could be about a happy memory, but it seems sweet and it seems pleasant. So be open to that. Febborn, you are very welcome. Kanchan, haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. All right. D9, so good to see you. Here's a card for you. The Page of Cups reversed. And this is interesting given what the collective reading was. This week, you want to be careful. You want to be careful. Like, it's important to give voice to your feelings, but you want to do it in a strategic way. So think about, like, what are your feelings? Give voice to your feelings to yourself, but be careful who, how, and when and where you share that with others. Revival of Venus, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Knight of Swords reversed. Be careful here. It may be that someone is not being honest with you. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself. Maybe you're believing something that you shouldn't believe. So check, this is very Mercury retrograde. Check and double check all the things. And don't fall prey to an internet BS thing. Fact check before reposting, all of those kinds of things. JD Estrada, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. So interesting when the devil comes up. And I feel like, your life, if I remember correctly, has been a little devilish. It's been a little heavy. There's been a lot going on. And this week may continue that way. But, and in fact, you had this card last week too, if I remember. Am I wrong about this? Yes, right. JD, good. I was kind of sitting here wondering if you were right here, right now. Didn't we pull this for you on Friday? Yeah, it came in reversed. Yeah, it came in reversed. I remember that. And I was like, oh, this is good. And you were like, yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good up in here. And I maintain you're doing a good job managing a lot. But here's that devil again, JD. And so I think we have to recognize that you are in a season of having a lot going on. And you want to manage it. Don't let it overwhelm you. And be careful about what you're saying to yourself, about your life, about the things going on. Again, we remember the devil is the first card in the final septenary. The devil is essentially the gatekeeper of spiritual enlightenment. And yet we can get stuck with the devil for the longest time. The devil can represent ways of thinking that keep us stuck, behaviors that keep us stuck, or just real situations that we have to deal with that keep us stuck. And you may be dealing with one of those right now, JD. But be careful about how you parse it out in your head and how you deal with it in your language and in your head. We don't want to give this difficult time period more power than it deserves. Keep the power for yourself. You will get through this. You are learning. You are growing. It will be okay. All right. Mary. You're up next, Mary. Hang on one second, JD. I'm stuck trying to resolve certain things at the same time. Yeah. And it may be that you have to live with some dissonance. You know, it may be that it may be that it really doesn't work, but you have to force it to work in your head for a minute. And you just have to deal with the dissonance and recognize that it's dissonant. And there it is. We all are forced to do that from time to time. And either one of two things will happen, right? Either it will resolve itself and the dissonance will go away, or you'll find a way to resolve the dissonance when the time is right. There it is. All right, Mary, thanks for your patience. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Mary, there is something that is making you feel insecure. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be you're not feeling well, it could be you're not feeling grounded. But one way or the other, whatever is actually true here, you may be making it worse in your head. This is becoming a theme here today. And whatever is true, you have to have confidence in yourself. You know, even if you're feeling totally unconfident. Is that a word? I don't think it is. You have to have confidence in yourself. You must, no matter what. Oh my gosh, Liz, oldest college goes off to Sun. Oh my gosh. Oh, Revival of Venus, I got you already. Good to see you. Liz, oldest college goes off to Sun and to another state on Friday. Oh my gosh. All right. Revival of Venus, good to see you. You are quite welcome. Barbie Bird, here we are. So is this beginning week 3 of your new job? Is that where we're at now? Something like that. I know we're still very early days. Good to see you, Barbie Bird. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Ace of Wands, I think you really... week 3, but it's a holiday. Okay, very good. So that's going to give you a little extra oomph and energy, I think, and you can use it. You can use it to rest. You can use it to get things done, whatever. But I think you're going to hit the ground running this week, Barbie. I think there's an energy here, like you're starting to feel like yourself again and see how you fit into the picture. And you're starting to find your energy again. I'm not going to say it feels normal yet. Oh, your car's in the shop. Right. Oh, that whole thing. Yeah, getting that done is going to be important for sure. So I think this week, with the Ace of Wands, there could be some things that piss you off, but there could also be some things that energize you, some things that give you joy. And Barbie says, yeah, no, really, I am feeling more like myself these days. And that makes sense. That's kind of perfect. So I feel good. Be careful about anger and make sure you keep your patience. But overall, this feels good, and it feels like you're starting to get into the energy of your new life, and it's going to be good. So good. And enjoy your day off. Wendy M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks for starting us off with a generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. You're up next. Barbie Bird, love it. Thank you. Yes, patience is something I'm always working on. Aren't we all? It is not easy. Okay. And there are times we can be too patient, where we shouldn't be so patient. So it's always hard to figure out, right? All right, here we go. Wendy. Speaking of patience, the 9 of Wands, this is a week that will try your patience. There is a lot going on here, and you've been on such a good, just such a good ride. This is going to be a week where you're like, okay, back to the real world. Got to take care of this, got to take care of that, all the things. It's going to feel like a lot. And there may be something that triggers you and brings back a little sense of trauma. Be careful about how you react to that, though. And remember that you can have a tendency to be the one who is the person who is there for everybody else, but not asking for help when you need it. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Ask for help when you need it. All right, and welcome the people just coming in. Autumn Pond, Karen Landrum, glad to see you. Who's up next? It is Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Let's see what's going to happen with those bitches at work this week. Sorry, we know the story, right? 2 of Swords. You're going to be peaceful. You're going to be at peace. You're not going to react. Do not react. Giving them a reaction is what they want. Do not react. Do not give them a reaction. Do not let them steal your peace. And just wait for the right moments. If you need to do something out of the ordinary, trust yourself to know when to act if indeed you're going to need to act. And all will be well this week, Smile Soul 20. Hey, Ann, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Who is up next? It is Peggy Lou Leven. So good to see you. Just looking at some feedback from Wendy. Thank you. I do need to remember to ask for help when things are just too much. Lots going on this week, so this makes lots of sense. All righty then. Got it. So where are we? We are with Peggy Lou Levens. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. It's good to see you. The Hierophant reversed. Do not let anyone or anything take your power from you this week, and do not give anyone or anything more power than it deserves. Short, sweet, powerful. There you go. Pamela Phillips, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. All right, and I do want to remind everyone, we have Tarot Circle, a Global Tarot Circle this week on Wednesday. The link is already up. And our Tarot meetup in person at Panera in Palm City. That is this Sunday. All right, Pamela, here we go. For you, the 6 of Cups. You're not the first person to get this week. So I think you may be like going through some old things and going down memory lane this week. This may have to do with some stuff from your mom. It may be catching up with an old friend. It may be doing something you haven't done in a long time and remembering how much you enjoy it. Any of those things. So this week is a week of memories that I think will help remind you of who you are. All right, for your daughter, the 4 of Cups. There are some things going on here that are not to your liking. Be clear about that. Stay as positive as you can. But if you can, resist having to sign on to something that is not of your liking. And for Pip in England, the 7 of Swords reversed. Do not let someone make you bad when you're not the bad one. There it is. Recognize that you stand in your integrity and that's the way it is, and you want to just hang on to that and don't let anyone make you feel any different. You know the truth. Don't let anyone gaslight you. All right, Audrey M., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And hope to see you this coming Sunday at Panera, and hope to see everyone Wednesday at Global Tarot Circle. All right, here we go, Audrey M. The 4 of Wands reversed. Time to come out of the comfort zone. And you may not feel ready for that. But this week, maybe you actually absolutely have to do something where you're going to be in a situation where you're not 100% comfortable. or maybe you're learning new things and trying new things and you just kind of have to put yourself out there. It's not easy, but that way lies victory. It is what needs to be done. Anna K., good to see you. Thanks for being here. It is a pretty important week, yes. And a card for the week ahead, the Hanged Man. Here's the deal. You got to be very yogic about all of this. You can only control what you can control. Beyond that, just trust and surrender to the process. And for your son, the Queen of Wands. This is about nurturing creativity. You're allowed to get a little bit excited. This is about nurturing the things that you want to nurture for yourself. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Excuse me. Jeannie, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. In a better frame of mind this week, thank goodness. Yay. It's probably an important thing to remember that even when we're feeling really low, unless it's clinical, it'll pass, right? That could be on a t-shirt. Unless it's clinical, it'll pass. Okay, a card for the week ahead. Here we go. The Chariot reversed. I know you have a trip coming up, and so I don't love seeing the Chariot reversed. I wonder if there might be some change to plans. I wonder if there might be some need for you to have a minute of downtime before you spring into action. So like owning your need for downtime may be a really important thing. There it is. All right. Yeah, make sure, unless it's clinical, cancelled. Another positive mindset. Yeah, seriously. And that way, like, you don't have to talk yourself into feeling positive when you don't, because that's just self-abuse, really. But to recognize that, this is temporary. This too shall pass. All right. Michelle F., good to see you. Thanks for being here. I want to go back to Jeannie for one moment. With the Chariot reverse too, I'm just thinking about it, with Mercury retrograde, be aware of all of the things of Mercury retrograde. Check and double check all the things. That's really kind of the key. There you go. All right. Michelle F., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. I literally pulled 2 cards. I didn't mean to, but I did. So you get 2 cards. Oh, you're going to wish I hadn't, because one of them's the devil. I don't know what your love life's like, but this could be a very romantic week, if you will. Anyway, beyond that, I feel like you are committed to something. You're committed to a project. And it's going to be hard, but this week, it is worth going all out and being completely in and completely committed to whatever that is. That's the key. You are welcome, Jeannie. All right, Mix You Ear, good to see you. Right, it's a holiday for you too. So it's a holiday in Ontario. So cool. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Michelle, you may be feeling somewhat tender emotionally, and that's okay. But what you want to do is really protect yourself. We can't expect everyone in the world to honor our sensitivities. And there are some people who are so mean-spirited, if they know that we're sensitive, they're going to come for us. So I think there's something here. I think there's something here that really says this week Do a lot of self-care and self-protection so you can have the space to feel however you're feeling without interruption or aggravation, and allow this to be a time of healing. How about that? All right, Ashley, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Excuse me, here we go. Judgment reversed. Something that you thought was over is coming back. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there it is. Yeah, mixture, just, again, with that Mercury retrograde stuff, just be careful. And Ashley, speaking of Mercury retrograde, that will bring every ex out of the woodwork, won't it? So it's possible, that's a thing. It may be something emotionally you thought you had closure to that you didn't. So this week, if something comes back and you're happy for it, that's great. If something comes back that you're not happy about, bye. And allow yourself to get closure where you need it. That's really the key. Hey, Christine, Gemini Sun, good to see you. Melissa, good to see you. All right, let's see who is up next. It's Diana Price. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Is this the week where you really start to see all the fabulous opportunities in front of you? I think it might be. Seriously, look for the opportunities. They are there. You are very used to being handed the shit end of the stick. Not necessarily so anymore. Just saying. All right. I love how you all interact with each other and are supportive of each other. I don't always mention it. I see it in the chat, and I just really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Who's up next? It's Virginia Serwan. Here we go. Good to see you, Virginia. Hope you're doing well. And am I right about that, or did I over-scroll? No, I am correct. Okay, good. Good. Here we go. Hey, Lisa McCord, good to see you. All right, Virginia, 8 of Pentacles. This week, I think, is going to be a great week for getting things done, a great week for learning, a great week for building. Whatever it is you're trying to do, this week will move you forward. Just stay really practical. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. This week, are you doing like major housekeeping this week? Some kind of big cleaning? Maybe something having to do with family stuff this week that could be a little bit difficult. I feel like this is a week of getting things together and getting things ready that could feel a little uncomfortable. And it could be healing from the past. It could, again, be that Mercury retrograde thing. But it could be other things as well. And it could be, maybe this is the time that things are just really getting real. But allow it. Allow the healing. Allow the realness. And allow things to come together so the next steps can happen. There we go. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Ace of Wands, you are not the first person to get this today. So this week, there could really be a new energy, some new ideas, some new projects, and a new push towards your creativity that could be really positive for you. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wet and still rainy with tornado warnings making alarms go off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. May I please get the Sun card for the week? Four of Pentacles reversed. Well, I actually think this is good. I think it's going to be good for health, for money, and for the safety of your property. So I figure it's a good thing. I do. Oh, and Claire, hope you get good news from your dentist. Yes, that's why I'm on early today, because I'm going to the dentist. I know an excellent one in Costa Rica. Thank you. I will bear that in mind. I know, like, travel dentistry is a thing, and I know why it's a thing. So yeah, I do get that. But y'all know me. Time is also a thing for me. So there's that. All right. Hey, Trey, good to see you. Ashley, you are very welcome. Diana, that makes so much sense. All right. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Dr. Aled, good to see you. Yes, dentistry is a scam in America. Yes, it is. I'm off for a second opinion today, in fact, because I think I ran into a scammy one. I do. All right. So, Claire, here we go. Oh, I already did you, Claire. I already did you. Right, you got the Four of Pentacles reversed, but there's another one, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you're just collecting those pentacles, Claire. There you are. All right, well, we already did you. And actually, it's time for Lisa Harmon. Thanks for being here. Lisa Harmon, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Claire, you know, it is an interesting thought. I hadn't even thought about that. Travel dentistry. I hadn't even thought about that. That is an option. Thank you. Thank you for that. I will consider it. Okay. Lisa Harmon, here we go. The Four of Wands reversed. So you're the second one to get... Oh, why is this? What is this? I thought I knew, but I don't know. For you, it feels like a sense of freedom. That you are coming out of the confines. It could be the confines of your own mind, the confines of health. And it's born of some sorrow. It's born of not having had the safety that you have wanted or needed over the course of your life. So this week, you may do something that you haven't done before. You may do something that feels a little scary. This week, there may be a moment where you do not feel as supported as you should or could. But this is the way to move forward, to be successful in all the ways that you want to be. All right, Christina R., good to see you. Thanks for being here. We've got you, Karen, and Kim, and Karen is a member here. All right. Okay, Christina R. Ace of Cups, well, you're certainly going to be catching some babies. This is also a good card for love life. Maybe you meet someone this week. That would be novel and nice. This also came up in the 3-card weekly reading, so it is very auspicious for you. And it's really about, even though you've had some disappointing news, this card is really about being open to the journey and all the things that are good and wonderful in the journey. And there's a lot of positivity here for the week ahead for you. For Karen, the Five of Pentacles reversed, opportunities where you did not expect them. I don't know opportunities for what, but opportunities where you did not expect them, keep your eyes open. And for Kim, the Star reversed. There are some ways you are just not getting what you want, and it's frustrating. However, you want to stay positive about life in general and look at the things that are going well in broad strokes. LP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The moon, which was also in the 3-card weekly reading, so very auspicious. But this week, be careful. Be careful what you think. Be careful what you believe. BS is everywhere. Look deeply to find the truth. Look deeply. Yes. Look deeply to find the truth. Trust. You know, I hate it when we say trust your intuition, because what does that even mean? But if you can find that voice that is your inner knowing, trust it. If you can find that voice that is your inner magic, trust it. But recognize that on the path to that real truth, there's a lot of danger, and the danger is BS, right? So navigate well. And we're in Mercury retrograde, so that will show up even more. Oh, interesting, Lisa. That explains so much. I was wondering. I've been going back through the family line and changing reactions to past family trauma. Makes sense. Yeah, LP, Mercury retrograde and the moon. There you go. There you go. But you got this. Cabin Life Creations, I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Y'all, Cabin Life Creations is a full-on influencer. Check on TikTok, also here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, such great stuff. You really want to see this. Okay, here we go. King of Pentacles reversed. This week in Cabin Life Creations, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. This week, you may need to take some time off. This week, someone or something that you thought was reliable may turn out not to be. Just the truth, my friend. Just the truth. This week, be careful about the practical things. So if you can take time off or you need time for self-care, do. Be careful about the practical things. And if someone is unreliable, you're going to have to pick up the slack. So be prepared for that. All right. Hey, Mary, good to see you. Yeah, I apologize. And it's not always. It's just this week so I could get... They got me an appointment quick, so I moved my schedule to accommodate that. So... All right, Linglicious, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The next question that I see is Lisa E. And Lisa E., thank you for your contribution to this channel through other means. Most appreciated. Thank you very much. Lisa E., good to see you. Cards for you and Jenna. For you, the 9 of Wands, you're going to have to hold strong this week. You may not be feeling your best, but you've got a lot to get done, and so you're going to have to manage what you have to get done. And all of that. Hang on one second. I'm coming back to you. Cabin Life Creations, that was the best interpretation of that card. Time off for you. Camping trip to New York, no cell phone service, yes. That was the best interpretation of that card. Of course, the weather may be unreliable, but that's okay. Enjoy, have a fabulous time. It's just what you need. It's perfect to step away. King of Pentacles reversed. You may spend more money than expected too, but that's okay too. All right. So sorry, Lisa E., you now have my complete attention. So, Lisa E., 9 of Wands. This is going to be a difficult week for certain reasons. Stay strong, take good care of yourself, get done what you have to get done. But if you don't have to get it done, there's no need to be over vigilant. All right? And for Jenna, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, this may be something going on for both of you that really isn't feeling great. So hold space for yourself and for each other. For you, Jenna, you may be noticing a pattern in your own life or in someone else's life that's affecting you that you, like once you notice the pattern, you know how to respond to it. And that's important. That's important. So yeah, there that is. Okay. Okay, and Linglicious, I'm just going to go ahead and do your card right now. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. The Lovers. This week, relationships are super important. Communication is super important. And again, Mercury retrograde, so be extra special careful about communication. And also remember that your decisions matter. What is it that you want to have in your life? What do you want to do in your life and for your life? You get to choose. Okay. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And let's see. Vaishali. Vaishali, good to see you. Man, what's up with these 9 of Wands? 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Here it is, Vaishali, though. Be careful about hypervigilance. It may not be as bad as you think it is. Like you may be building it up in your head. On the other hand, if there are things that need attention, definitely give them your attention. And if that's overwhelming you, know that you can indeed do this. Okay, Barbie Bird. Okay, oh, no, we got you. Okay. Oh, Linglicious, no, we got all different things. We do all different things here. There is a rhythm to it, but there's no way that you would know just coming in. And that's perfectly okay. We are kind and welcoming here, and we're very glad that you're here. All right. At least we are kind and welcoming unless you come on in being all weird, which no one here is. Then less so. Okay, who's next? It's Kanchan. Good to see you. Yeah, the next time we'll be on Live Linglicious, the link is already up. It's our Global Tarot Circle. We come on live for readings, generally 4 times a week, and then we do meetups and tarot classes like 3 times a month, that kind of thing. All right, Kanchan, so good to see you. Judgment reversed. You've had a lot going on, and you continue to have a lot going on. There is a lot here about processing the things that have happened and the things that are happening, and you have to process it in a way that's going to allow you closure and forward motion, because that is what you need. So there you go. Wow, so Linglicious, you are literally 12 hours ahead of where I am. That's so fun. Okay. Okay, who is next? It is DH. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Oh, Kanchan, thanks so much. Oh, Damini, you're in Singapore. I have a friend from Singapore. I mean, she lives here now, but from Singapore. That is so good. Yes, I'm in Eastern time. Yes, that's right. New York time, essentially. Or Miami time, really, is near where I am. All right, so cool. All right, DH, here we go. Queen of Wands. DH, you're going to have, I think, a better week this week. I think this week you could have some fun. I think you could be nurturing your well-being, your spirituality, your creativity, and you could be feeling a little more motivation this week. So that could be really good. Really good. I love it when people make friends in the chat. It has happened more than once, and it's happening right now. That makes me happy. All right. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Pack up your oldest son and move him to college in another state on Friday. King of Cups reversed, and here's the thing you need to know. It feels bittersweet, and people are excited, people are nervous, but there is like a sadness there, and no one really wants to admit to the sadness, but you got to hold space here for all the emotions. And this is the oldest, so it's the first one. This is the first time you're doing this. And so for you, for him, and for every family member, this is freaking huge with a capital Huge. Remember that. And since you are the person who really holds space for the family emotions, be aware of that. All right. Autumn Pond. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. The High Priestess reversed. I wonder if you're feeling out of balance in some way. I wonder if you're feeling guilty for something that really isn't your fault that you shouldn't feel guilty about. I wonder if there is a way you are feeling a little disconnected and not in peace. Whatever you have to do this week, do what you have to do to readjust and realign to find that sense of peace and balance. Karen Landrum, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. It's the Fool. Fabulous. This week, be open to adventure. Have fun. Honor the inner child. Be willing to take a leap of faith. Ann Mealy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Justice. This week, I think you're really going to feel like you're finding a new balance that's going to feel really good. And I hope to see you this Sunday for tarot. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Oh, Dr. Aled. Feels like Liz should also be going back to school. Interesting. All right. Jackie Masters, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here you go. King of Cups reversed. You know, this is going to be a tender week for a lot of people. And you're one of them. You may be feeling a little emotionally raw or nervous or sensitive. Protect yourself, but recognize you may be feeling sensitive or nervous for reasons you don't need to. So there is that too. Honor your feelings, but recognize that they may be more than what the situation will actually call for. Okay, Damini, on Monday we do a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. Perhaps it will answer your question as well. Damini, 7 of Cups. There are many possibilities and opportunities in front of you. And what you want to do is cast your net wide this week. There you go. Oh, Michelle, I'm just seeing your feedback now. Yes, I wouldn't mind a romantic week. Do you have a big project you're working on? Yep, all in. There you go. There you go. You are very welcome, Damini. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Hang on a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Christine Halliwell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Chariot reversed. You're the second one to get this. This week, definitely check and double check everything. Mercury retrograde could be a thing. And be careful about balance and be clear about knowing your will. What is it that you want? Not what you think other people want. What do you want? Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Page of Swords reversed. This week, think once, think twice, think 3 times before you say the thing you really want to say. You may be feeling a little snarky, and that's okay. But be careful about how that shows up. And be careful about finding the truth. And think about how you can use technology to move yourself forward. Oh, good, Karen. That's fabulous. Okay. Where am I? Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. 2 of Cups. Well, I like that for you. Any particular plans coming up? So this could be a good week for romance. It could also be a good week for partnership in general, for self-esteem, for good communication and general flow. This is a very good thing. A very good thing. All right. Lisa McCord. Oh, right. He's coming for a visit next week. Yeah, got it. No doubt. No doubt. So this week you will be preparing. Yeah, this is progressing, isn't it? Very interesting. You know, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking people at StaarCon, just saying. We don't have presentations in Spanish. But a lot of Spanish-speaking people, just saying. Oh, good, Gemini Sun. Good. Liz, thank you. Linglicious, thank you. All right. Here we go. Candy B, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, who is next? Lisa McCord, my friend. How are you doing? 8 of Cups. I know you've been looking for a new job. I wonder if you're going to find something this week. Or maybe take a trip. There's just something about I see you walking away from something. Maybe that's like physically, like literally taking a trip. But it could also be finding a new job, doing something new that could be really positive. So that's fabulous. All right. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Fool. This week, be willing to take a risk. Be willing to do something you haven't done before. Be willing to have some fun. Could be a good thing. Dr. Aled, good to see you. For you and Tana, certainly. King of Pentacles reversed. As far as like work and getting things done, this could be a weird week. You may need to take some time off. It may be time to go to Cape May. I don't know, man. I feel like it's time for vacation, whatever that is. And for Tana, the 4 of Wands, yeah. It may be family-wide that there is such a thing going on. Tana, things may be feeling not the way you want them to feel. This week, self-care is important. Take really good care of yourself. Things will move forward. But right now, you need to find your support. You're not feeling supported. You need to find your support. Wendy Robeson. This is Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. Okay. Where are we? Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. 5 of Wands reversed. This week, be willing to compromise. Compromise with yourself, compromise with others. It doesn't all have to be a fight. Chill, seriously. And do the things that put you in a chill mood. Whatever that might be. Really, that's what you need. You need more chill. Oh, Dr. Aled, that is the exact card she got on Friday. My goodness. Okay. Well, clear message there then. Okay. Here we go. Scrolling through. Rosemarie, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Knight of Cups and Rosemarie, this was in our collective reading as well. Rosemarie, it is time for you to really consider that your next move, the next thing you do, is not an escape, but a move forward. And a move forward to a life that you could love. All right. Now, I am scrolling through. I am coming to the end of the list. Wendy Robeson. Yeah, I've got a few here. Let me see. I've got Wendy. I've got Candy. I've got Medium That Rocks. That's the list as I see it. I'm going to do those 3 readings. If there's anyone else that I've accidentally skipped, I am so sorry. Please reiterate. And if you're here and you haven't asked for a card, it's last call for readings, y'all. So, Wendy Robeson, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I see you, Joyous Ocean. Yes, yes. Okay, Wendy Robeson, 7 of Pentacles reversed. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. If it doesn't work, it's not your fault. Do something different. Be willing to be flexible and make changes. All right. Candy B, good to see you. The Devil. This week, be very careful what you attach to. Have fun, but don't have too much. Don't have a dangerous amount of fun. And if you're attached to something that matters, then lean into it and do it. But if you're attached to something that doesn't serve you, the lesson may be in releasing from that. Wendy, you are very welcome. Medium That Rocks. Kimmy, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So you're feeling it. I mean, there was no way that you were going to go through what you're going through without feeling it. And this week, you're going to be feeling it exquisitely. And there may be a part of you that is regretting your decision. And here's what I'm going to say. If you see real change in the other side, if they are making changes, then maybe you can reconsider. But if they're not making changes, then you need to know. You can now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it. And so the only way that you can deal with it is if it's going to get fixed. Lisa Harmon, Tarot Tuesday is a thing I've tried to do, but is not a thing right now. It might be again, though, but it's not a thing right now. So, right, Medium That Rocks, thank you. No way, no reconsidering. Right, yeah, it can't be. It really can't be. So it's just got to be hard. And that's the way through. The only way onto the other side of this is through it. And so ground and look to your ancestors for help. You will get through this. Medium That Rocks. I do feel that. But as Harris says, we're not going back. Yeah, exactly. And forward we go. And here we are. And there it is. Okay, good. Joe 1, good to see you. Here's a card for you. Oh, and I see Joyce Ocean, too. The Emperor reversed. Joe 1, this week there are some things that aren't feeling really stable or good for you. If things aren't working, walk away. If things are working, but you need to stabilize them, then stabilize them. That's the key. Joyous Ocean, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Flying back to New York, maybe. Okay. So, sooner than expected? What's going on? Okay, Joyous Ocean, thanks for being a member. Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, there may be some changes in the way you do your future or plan your future. That's okay. The thing is, you have to be able to, for the week and for life, you have to be able to see what works for you and move yourself forward within that. And that's the key. And for Jada, if something is making you angry, deal with that. That's okay. But use that to motivate you forward. Find your motivation, be it anger, creativity, whatever it is. Find your motivation to go forward in a positive way. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I've gotten to everyone. If I accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. The next thing we've got going on here, I believe, is our Global Tarot Circle on Wednesday. I hope to see you then. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Special shout out to the members, the moderators, those helping out with super chats and super stickers. Wendy M., I'm looking at you. Thank you, everyone. Remember, tarot scopes are up. Make sure you get your tarot scopes. Book your reading with me. Thank you for the good luck at the dentist. Yes, absolutely. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you all so very much. Have a great week. Thanks for starting it here with me.